Hey guys, I know that people are in a good mood right now in relation to the current market situation. Many investors are losing their money right now, and it's sad, but it doesn't mean that even in a sad situation it's impossible to make money. And I'm not talking about short. We have been looking for a finding in the gyms for a long time, which surprisingly have a lot of liquidity. And my task, guys, is try to find such projects and show them to you. And today I found such a project and analyze it together with you. This project is called Voltino. But before the video starts, a small disclaimer: everything you'll hear in this video is not financial advice. Before making a decision about investing in a particular project, always conduct your own research. This is the only way you can save and decrease your capital. Voltino is a hyper-deflationary token whose aim is to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, notes, altcoins, staking and farming of stablecoins. This investment diversity allows to mitigate the risk while taking advantage of the possible non-correlated growth of the trending assets. This is a new ERC20 token which is located in the Binance and Ethereum smart chain. There are now over 10,000 holders in the Ethereum network, and there are now 11,900 holders in the BSC network, and total supply 69 trillion volts. Science Vault is intended to be a hyper-deflationary token, profits made on treasury investments and then used to buy back and burn Vault tokens. In addition to this deflationary mechanism, Vault has implemented an automatic 2% burn tax on Ethereum and another automatic 4% burn tax on BSC. The merger of these mechanisms guarantees a continuous rising price floor due to the decrease of the circulating supply. The use case and utilities of Vault are second to none, with the perfect combination of utilities supporting the decreasing supply of the token, as well as practical use cases. Let's look at it in detail. NFT ecosystem. Among others, the NFTs will be directly linked to the Vault token, as it will, for example, be required to hold them in combination with the token to get access to the Launchpad and other features in the future. P2 Eraser. Voltino 2D Erasers is a browser-based online game where user can enjoy play for free races and pay to play for project, which they can choose and or create before paying. The intent of the game is to get prizes in cryptocurrency for being highly potent in the different leaderboards, or to compete for a project to make it earn a buyback and burn. The project also organizes Warriors game collaborations, for example with Voltino, Undead Blocks and many others. That's not all. Consider the following tools. Automated social activity reward. This tool incentivizes the involvement of Vault holders by implementing a ranking and reward system according to the number of tasks completed to increase the exposure of Vault. Swap DEX. Swap will be accessible to any DeFi project by using existing liquidity pools on protocols like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, etc., and will offer several practical and financial features. Launchpad. Given the immersive growth of the Vault community since its inception, the development of a Launchpad incubator was a natural step, considering the size of the Vault army. It can bring a very interesting input and expert to new and promising projects. Voltino has a large number of sponsorships, partnerships. I believe that this will greatly benefit the project. Vault can also be traded on 25 CE access. It's impressive. Guys, I am also glad to announce that both smart contracts have been verified and audited. You don't need to adopt it. Everything is safe. Voltino follows its roadmap step by step. They have already achieved a lot, but there are even more goals ahead of them. The project is sure to take off to the moon. I'm convinced of. Well, in conclusion, let's take a closer look at all the achievements of Voltino, of which they have a lot. I've been following them for a long time, and here is what I managed to find out. Very soon they will have a swap wallet engine. Maura Bowsley is now an official Vault ambassador, just imagine. Despite the current situation in the market, they continue to conduct marketing campaigns in real time, and they do just fine. The results are not long in coming. As I said earlier, Voltino pays great attention to its partnerships, and now they sponsor 5 UFC fighters among men, as well as the first UFC fighter among women. It's very cool. Over the past 6 months, the guys have really achieved a lot of 26 CEX listings, 9 DEX listings, free fiat gateway, dozens of partnerships and sponsorships, a P2 game, 50,000 plus holders. And the latest global news, Volt can now be used to pay in free jewelry stores in Vegas. I think you can be sure of scale of the project by the way the team talks about all their news on Twitter. I studied it with great pleasure. And be sure to join the social networks of the project. I have been a part of their community for a long time, and I can say with confidence that you will learn a lot of interesting things in their social networks. The latest news is published on Twitter, and active communication is going on in Telegram chat. Guys, this was the review of the Voltino project, and let me remind you that before you get to this channel, the projects are checked by me personally, and if the project doesn't unsafe, which can give us good and stable access when it turns to be here. However, don't forget to do your research before making a decision about investing in a particular project. This is the only way you can save and decrease your capital. That's it, guys, and I continue to look for new cool projects for you and me, which we can go early and make good and stable access. Bye bye to everyone, guys.